Now, a former commander with the Russian paramilitary Wagner Group, which Russia uses to carry out some of its fighting in Ukraine, has deserted and claimed asylum in Norway. Andrey Medvedev, who's 26, crossed the border into Norway on Friday, where he was detained by border guards. Well, let's talk this through with our news reporter, Stephanie Prentice, who's been across this for us. Stephanie, this is extremely interesting, isn't it? Because, of course, it's all about what information he may disclose, etc. What's going on?
Absolutely, Sally. So we do now have numerous sources confirming that Andrey Medvedev did cross from Norway into Russia, and that was part of a bid to defect from the Wagner paramilitary group. Now, the most detailed account we have comes from a Russian human rights group. It claims that it was a journey under extreme duress. He ran down a river through the snow. He was pursued by dogs. He was pursued by gunfire. He made it through a fence into a border camp. And we do know he was taken to Oslo and charged with illegal entry into the country. He was given a lawyer, and that lawyer has been speaking out about what might happen to him next. And we can take a quick listen to him.
We don't grant asylum to war criminals, so it's clear this is a very important assessment and everything must be analysed very carefully. Who is he? Where's he from? Is his information correct, etc.? This is something that's assessed for everyone who seeks asylum in Norway, but obviously in this case it will be assessed particularly thoroughly.
And that lawyer did go on to say that he'd brought evidence of human rights abuses with him into the country. His intention was to share them with those groups that are investigating that in Ukraine at the minute.
And just give us more information about this so-called Wagner Group, this mercenary organisation.
Well, Sally, many of our viewers will be familiar with the Wagner Group's name, but even until recently, they did exist in a more shadowy capacity. Now, it's a group that bolsters Russian forces in numerous territories, and as the war in Ukraine has gone on, their presence there has increased. Now, Mr. Medvedev was a commander in that group. He was quite high-ranking. He alleges he saw human rights abuses as well as war crimes, and even people within the group being executed if they tried to leave. And he says that's what caused him to flee. Now, another group's commander has spoken out already, which is unusual. They've denied this, has said he did work for them, but that what he's saying isn't true, and they've called him a very dangerous individual.
OK. Stephanie, for now, thank you very much indeed.